na sa Sugbo Karon, Gobernador Hilario P. Davido III mipalanog sa Governor's Report pagkatapos sa ika-448 nga founding anniversary sa lalawigan sa Sugbo. Ikatulong taytayan sa Cebu ug Mactan, padayon na 15 bilyones ka pesos nga proyekto sa sugod gilusad sa Gobernador. Kini og daghan pa. Di kini naman sa Sugbo Karon. Gikan sa lawak balitaanan sa Cebu Provincial Information Office. Kini ang kalabuan sa matag Sugbuanon. Sugbo Karon.
Mayong adlaw mga Sugbuanon. Ako ang inyong higala nga naghatod sa matag simanang balita sa probinsya sa Sugbo. Ako si Abner Kinyo. Mga higala, sukwahi sa miaging mga simana sa Sugbo Karon ang atong edisyon ning simana atong gipalahi subay sa pagsaulog sa Kapitulyo sa ika-448 nga founding anniversary sa lalawigan. Karon atong gihatagan og gibugaton ang paghatod kaninyo sa report ni Gobernador Hilario Davido III sa nahimo sa iyang administrasyon ngadto sa mga Sugbuanon. Gabii sa Sugbuanon 2017 nga adunay tema Paglantaw sa Ugma ug sa Kagahapon mitapos sa usa ka bulan nga pagsaulog sa ika-448 founding anniversary sa lalawigan sa Sugbo. Atol sa maong okasyon, gipadangat ni Gobernador Hilario P. Davido III ang iyang taho isip mensahe alang sa kalambuan sa matag Sugbuanon. Aniya ang Governor's Report.
Masipag Bakbak, let's all welcome our beloved Governor, Governor Hilario P. Davido III.
Pero ganiha, doon na tayo cocktail sa social hall. I don't know if everybody had gone there already. Doon ay mapagkaon dito, featuring mga local delicacies from the different towns. And cooked by chefs from Radisson Blu, Golden Prince Hotel, Park Lane, the Cebu chocolate chocolate Katukan Raquel o sa mga estudyante sa University of San Jose Recoletos. So let's give them a big hand for the food that they prepared. Maybe afterwards, after the program, we can go upstairs again and have a taste of our native delicacies. May gabi, karatong tanan, honored guests, my fellow workers in government, fellow Cebuanos, salamat kayo, ganiya kamo, on behalf of Jobel and our children, Vice Governor Agnes Magpale, the members of the Provincial Board, the officials and employees of the Provincial Government of Cebu, I welcome you to Gabii sa Sugbuanon. This is a new concept and I personally like it, and I'd like to thank our acting Provincial Tourism Officer, Mr. Boboy Costas, for putting this all together. In his book, The History of the Province of Cebu, Rasil Mojares said, and I quote, "The native name of Cebu is Sugbo, from the word that means to enter into or walk in the water." The Jesuit missionary Francisco Alcina, 1668, explains the derivation by saying that the place was so named because the land, like Venice, is submerged in water. The 1897 Pastel Svetana edition of Francisco Combes, 1667, relates it to the fact that the shoreline waters are so shallow they are very conducive for people to take a bath in. The most plausible explanation of the place name, however, is offered by Norberto Romualdez, 1918, who writes that Sugbo means to walk in the water, which the people landing at this place used to do at former times when the water in front of the city of Cebu was shallow. Due to errors in Western transcription or recording, Sugbo entered the written records as Zubu, Zubuth, Kubu, and other variants, and then as Cebu. The name most likely referred only to the central port of Cebu in the beginning, or what is now Cebu City, but later came to be applied to the island and province. Unquote. That's how we got our name. Ako butuog yung ini. Kaya bisag karon 448 years hence, we're still water walkers. Labi na yung magbagyo, Sugbuanon. Mga kaigsuunan, Cebu is a paradise. The Cebuanos are a wonderful people. They deserve a better life. This journey to a better life, as I've always said, is about us, about genuine change, and about good governance. Mao kini batunan sa atong kasing-kasing. Mao kini lamdag sa atong pagtuman sa pagsalig ng itahas kanato. Maayong gabi, pag-usab kanato tanan. Ang milabay ng mga tuig nagbilin kanato ug daghan pagtulunan. Ang mga pagsulay nga atong narampos mas nagpalikon pa kanato. Ang mga tinguha nga atong nakabot mas mipadasig pa sa matag usa kanato nga magpadayon sa atong kapugi hilabi na dinhi sa atong pagpanerbisyo sa gobyerno. Ang kalambuan sa atong probinsya nanukad sa paningkamot sa matag Sugbuanon. Ug kamo dinhi, kita dinhi sa Kapitolyo, dako kaayo ug natampo niana. Sa atong naabtan sa Kapitolyo, nahimugso ang mga damgo. Ang damgo na ugma damlag makabot nato ang kalambuan sa matag Sugbuanon. We dream and we take on responsibilities. When we began this journey, we were fully aware that the fulfillment of our vision and dream for a better Cebu depends on all of us. Sa mga tuig na milabay, tungod sa atong hiniusang paningkamot, adunay mga damgo nga ato nang nakabot. Let us just stay the course, and we are getting there. In 2015, 2016, the Department of the Environment, Department of the Interior and Local Government awarded us with the seal of good local governance, recognizing our performance in financial administration, disaster preparedness, social protection, business friendliness, and competitiveness, peace and order, and environmental management. Recently, our newly created Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office was conferred the Kalasag Award by the Office of Civil Defense. Our revitalized Human Resource Management Office has been cited by Civil Service Commission for its exemplary performance in institutionalizing meritocracy and excellency in the capital. The Zuling Foundation and the Department of Health have included us in the Provincial Leadership and Governance Program, citing our strategic potential and contribution to the National Health Development Agenda. Our ASEAN neighbors and the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Community were all praises of the superb hosting of international events here in the province, together with the cities of Cebu and Lapu-Lapu. We have been aggressive but fair in our revenue generation, prudent and wise in managing our resources. Today, our assets and finances remain robust and stable. In a commission and audit report to the President and the Congress on September 28, 2016, Cebu had the highest net worth with 28.53 billion, followed by Rizal with 8.11 billion. These are just some of the new recognitions added to our awards in previous years. These inspire and challenge us to do more and do better strides. Daghan pang mga recognitions na atong nadawat gikan sa mga nagkalain-laing ahensya apan kuwang ang oras karong gabi ako lang ning gireserba karong Disyembre pohon I have requested our co-workers Dinis Kapitulyo nga mag-andam sa ilang year-end report aron ato ning i-consolidate isip sa comprehensive report karong December po. Allow me just to quickly run with you some of the gains we need to sustain. We are on our way to build efficient and quality hospitals and effective health services that are free and available to indigents. We begin with Karkar, our provincial hospitals in Karkar, Bugo, Danao, and Balamban. In partnership with the DOH, we have improved at least 10 health facilities under the Comprehensive Emergency Obstetrics and Newborn Care Initiative and Health Facility Enhancement Program. These will be affordable and accessible to all the Sugbuanons, especially the mothers and their babies and the elderly. We will continue to reach out and cooperate with DOH, medical schools, societies and organizations, and the private sector in helping our hospitals to be adequately equipped with properly trained personnel and in delivering services with compassion. Ang naguna sa atong mga priority programs mao ang paghatag og quality ug accessible healthcare services labi na gyud sa mga indigents. Natong mga kaisunan pinaagi sa PhilHealth's Point of Care program. We continue to make young Cebuanos globally prepared through free education and support professional institutions with competent educators and adequate facilities. And as we have always said, we will have literate, vocational, technical trained, and highly skilled Cebuanos gainfully employed by local and international industries. We have embarked on flagship infra projects to spur food production and processing and countryside investments. We were able to leverage our resources and obtain grant assistance from the World Bank funded Philippine Rural Development Program, or the DRDP, and the DILG's Kalsada Conditional Matching Grant Program to build roads and construct potable water supply systems. We will continue to develop and expand our fisheries and aquatic resources to complement the success of our Farmer Scientist Training Program, which has already established more than 2,500 experimental fields in more than 300 barangays with almost 10,000 FSTP practitioners. Our programs also include distribution of farm equipment and post-harvest facilities, which we have provided to farmers in different parts of the province. At least 25 other municipalities have benefited from our livestock dispersal. 6,000 farmers from artificial insemination for their livestock through 68 veterinary missions conducted province-wide. And in 2016, we provided 1 million for our insurance program with the Philippine Crop Insurance Corporation, covering at least 3,000 farmers and fisherfolk. We continue to promote the culture of disaster preparedness and climate change. Tungod sa mga katalagman nga atong hiaguman sa mga nilabay nga katuigan, atong nasabtan ang kaminungdanon sa pangandam. Atong nasabtan ug unsay angay ang damon ug atong gibuhat ang mga pangandam. Ang atong PDRRMO mao'y focal points sa atong mga paningkamot. They have been trained and provided with basic equipment, tools, structure, protocols, and networks of responders. Kauban ang atong penro, daghan na ang dugang accomplishments na atong nabuhat. We have strengthened our partnerships with various civil society organizations and environmental groups on various biodiversity, coastal, and waste management programs, law enforcement, livelihood, and capacity building of local partners. Kita mga responsable sa pagpanalipod sa atong kinayahan. We are working on a livable and green Cebu engaged in sustainable development, implementing environment-friendly policies and adapting to climate change. We continue to pursue our goal of world-class functioning and corruption-free infrastructure for food, water, power, transport, sustainable tourism, and connectivity through public-private development partnerships. Tourism is a key industry, an economic driver. Dako ay mataba ang turismo. Your provincial government has made significant contributions to Cebu's tourism industry, which has earned various global recognitions. We have identified an initial cluster of 5 LGUs with social responsibility, community-managed destinations, and package tours that promote biodiversity, nature, creative industry, and culinary heritage. We have forged partnerships that foster shared vision of environmental and economic sustainability between and among local and international stakeholders. We are all doing these while addressing the most basic infrastructure requirement, construction of clean and functioning toilets. We will not stop innovating. We will continue to create opportunities in the countryside, empower communities, build green and disaster-resilient infrastructures, and strengthen linkages to sustain the gains we have put in place. We have engaged a local consultant to design a resource center, which will serve as a mixed-use building that will provide space for our workforce, emergency command center, and leasable spaces to defray costs and generate revenue for funding projects. We hope to make it functional before my term ends. The initial batch of our newly acquired heavy equipment and trucks has just arrived to be used for our road construction and maintenance program. And we continue to engage our partners in the soon-to-open new Mactan Cebu International Airport, the new terminal, through the MCIA board, and are pleased to have discussions with them on development plans, including building a second runway at the Mactan Airport. We are already working with the Civil Aviation Authority to immediately agree and implement the development plans for the airports in Bantayan and Camotes. We are also pleased to know that various foreign investors and their local partners are keen to engage both our national and local governments in putting up the needed infrastructures from roads and transport to water systems, which are among the key public investments for Cebu. We continue to support the micro, small, and medium enterprises as they help local entrepreneurs, especially in the countryside. We must continue to endeavor to have peaceful communities and prosperous families, free from hunger, illegal drugs, human trafficking, cyber, and other crimes, particularly against women and children. Both our Cebu Provincial Anti-Drug Abuse Council and the Cebu Anti-Drug Abuse Office continue to extend all-out support to our law enforcement agencies, especially the Cebu Provincial Police Office and the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, to eradicate the supply of legal drugs. Drugs. Ini CPDRC nato ba? Laban kinis ulog yun. Unya, ako nalipay na ito. There's a pending bill karon sa House of Representatives that seeks to transfer the management and supervision of provincial jails to the Bureau of Jail and Management Policy. I am in favor of that bill. Ay sa pagkatinood, bili expertise sa provincial government ang pagpadagan ng jail facility sama sa CBDRC. But wala pa man na, it's still pending. We'll do what we have. And we have created the CBDRC task force that would enforce policies, reforms in our CBDRC. But I tell you, nagkagamay ang drugs diya sa CBDRC tungod sa tabang pod sa CPBO o sa PIDEA 7. At kung saan naatog yun yung magtangon ng illegal drugs diya. Maglisod tayo kini, lisod kaning wata kay ang tudo na yung mga gwaldsya po diya na kumplot sa mga preso, involved ini. Maglisod na pero wala kita atong paningkamutan yun. Utong sa tumahimo, atong yun ang wagtango ng supplies of drugs diya sa CPDRC. And as I've also promised, heads will roll. Siguro by the first week of September, doon ay first batch of rolls, of heads na atong na muligid nga atong iparol diya sa CPDRC. And you know, mga kaisunan, any reforms that we need cannot be done in one term. But we have to be strong, and we have to be focused and firm in bringing the change we must institute and leave behind. The change that we are creating from within should lead to more effective development initiatives. We encourage departments to be results-oriented as we focus on deliverables. We continue to professionalize the workforce from a basket of clerks and pool of political spoils to a functioning team of public servants. We continue to reorganize for efficient and effective delivery of our services. The Our Cebu program, in partnership with RAFI, continues to implement the livable scorecard system that enhances the LGU's role to make them attractive places to live, work, play, invest, and do business. It serves as our tool in monitoring the implementation of our development plans. Padayon natong itigom ug ipalihok ang Provincial Development Council. The working committees in the Council ensure wide participation by all sectors in the planning, implementation, and monitoring of provincial projects. We are working hard to complete by this quarter our Provincial Development and Physical Framework Plan, or the PDPFP, which serves as our development Bible. I think karon pa kini may tabo nga gitagan o atensyon sa provincial government ang pag-formulate niining PDPFP. Ang plano nga gihimo sa mga katawhan nga atong konsulta ug ilang ipanday sa atong mas labaw pa sa plano nga hinimo sa mga politiko. We continue to reach out to our constituents na binagayod sa mga kabarangayan as we strengthen our cooperation with our development partners within and outside of the capital. Apil na ang mga national government agencies, civil society, private sector, and financial institutions. Ug mapasalamaton ngayon kita sa atong provincial board headed by no less than the Vice Governor of Cebu, the Honorable Agus Magpalit, for passing needful ordinances in support of our development agenda. Salamat kay ninyo. But really, so much needs to be done with limited time and resources. And let me say this once again, habog ang hagit sa atong atubangan. Ako ang kunon nga habog nga atong damgo, apan ako usab ay sad kaninyo ang atong kinatibukan ng paningkamot aron magkaabot kini. Kining tanan nato nga kakugi panigurado nga mubunga ug kalambuan nga mulahutay dili lamang kanato apan ana usab sa umabot nga henerasyon. Usa ka hapsay, malinawon ug malambuon nga sugo ang labing nindot nga pamana nga atong mabilin kanila. Padayon kita sa atong panaw, sa kauswagan, di atong lalubigan sa Subo, sa kalambuan sa matag Sugbuanon. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagpadayon salig ug pagtuo nini inyong provincial government. God bless all of you. God bless Cebu.
The Big Five, this is a cluster of, I would say, 5 big destinations. Big in the sense that it's community based, no, it's community managed. Big in the sense that these are communities which are empowered and they can decide for themselves what to do with their environment, what to do with their social capital, what to do with their human capital, what to do with their political capital. No? So that's why it's called Big Five, because we want to highlight that these communities are big in terms of empowerment, in terms of governance.
Cebu is safe. Kasalig sa namo nga, from our end, we are also doing our best to make the place safe.
Ikatulong taytayan nga magsumpay sa Cebu Mactan, sugdan na. Si Presidential Legislative Liaison Officer Adelini Sitoy, mipahibalo ini atul sa iyang pag-update ni Gobernador Junjun Davide sa proyekto.
Presidential Legislative Liaison Officer Adelino Sitoy, mingon nga construction sa kapin 77 ka bilyon ka pesos nga Cebu Cordova Bridge Infrastructure Project sugdan ining buwana human sa pag-award sa kontrata ngadto sa foreign contractors. Wa niya hinganli ang midaog nga contractor apan usa sa duha ka contractors nga nagbase sa Espanya ug Korea. Si Sitoy may bisita sa Kapitolyo pagtambong sa public forum sa federalismo. Ug atol sa forum, iyang gipresentar ang update ngadto kang Gobernador Hilario P. Davide III sa ikatong Cebu Mactan link nga buksan ngadto sa mga motorista sumabot nga 2-4 ka tuig. Matod ni Sitoy, may ginagmayng adjustment sa design sa construction aron malikayan ang kadaot sa mangroves ug pinuyanan sa mga isda. Sumahan ni Sitoy, ang design magsubay sa S-shade sa gitasom nga kapin sa 10 ka kilometros. Ang taytayan tukuron pinagi sa Build Operate Transfer kon BOT scheme uban sa Metro Pacific Tollways and Development Corporation MPIDC isip financier. Sa pagkakaroon adunay duha ka mga tulay nga nagdugtong sa Cebu ug Mactan, nga maong Mactan Mandaue Bridge ug Marcelo Fernan Bridge ug ang ikatulo mudugtong sa Cebu City ug Mactan Island agi sa lungsod sa Cordova. Ay katong taytayan manukod sa viaduct sa South Road Properties dinha sa may Shell Island, dayon mula sa barangay Bangbang sa Cordova, dayon sa barangay Pilipog. Yang gipasabot nga ang pagbukas sa bagong 40 ka metros nga gilapdo nga karsada gikan sa Pilipog Bridge sa kasadpan nga bayan sa Cordova paingon sa Gabii Bridge sa silangan nga bahin, maghatag og daan sa mga turista aron makaabot sa beach resort sa Lapu-Lapu City nga dili na musud sa lungsod sa Cordova. Samtang si Mayor Titsi Sitoy Chu sa Cordova, mingon nga ang Cebu Cordova Bridge maghimo sa lungsod aron maduol sa Cebu City kay dili naman sila moagi sa syudad sa Lapu-Lapu ug Mandaue. Midugang siya nga mga monupyo sa lungsod mas daghan og kahigayonon sa trabaho sa syudad, samtang dugang mga bisita ang muduaw silang tourist destinations. Base sa survey gipahigayon sa DPWH, mga 36 ngadto sa 41,000 ka mga sakyanan ang moagi sa taytayan sa higayon nga mahumana kini. Kini si Fred Quinio sa Sugbo Karon.
Gobernador Junjun Davide ug mayor sa Sugod misubo sa mga infrastructure projects sa lungsod ang proyekto duol sa 15 ka milyon ka pesos.
14.8 milyones nga infrastruktura sa lungsod sa Sugod, pundo sa Kapitolyo gisubhan. Uban ni Governor Hilario P. Davide III ug Mayor Lisa Marie Durano Strigan, mga bagong konkreto nga kalsada sa kabaryuhan ug bagong edipisyo alang sa balay-balaranan giablihan. Naglangkob kini sa 2 milyones nga semento nga kalsada sa Sitio Uligmat, Barangay Kabangahan, katapos ang baryo sa Sugod nga pwede nang agian paingon sa unang baryo sa lungsod sa Tuburan ug Tabuilan. Laing 2 milyones sa Sitio Bangkal, Barangay Dakit, 1 ka milyon sa Sitio Kabalig, Barangay Takay, 4 ka milyon nga circumferential nga kalsada sa Barangay Ibabaw, 1.8 milyones sa Esmen Chavez sa Barangay Poblasyon, samtang 6 milyones nga edipisyo alang sa balay-balaranan sa lungsod sa Sugod.
Kinaon nga paghinusan yung inyong bagong ingon si Kapra rin kaniya nga kapika sa ito, pura naman din ayos. So, bisa pagdilig na kasugod, magagamit mo yun ini mga dalana. So, nalipay kay kita. Sa ngalan ni sa atong Vice Governor, Agnes Magpale, atong mga board members din sa distrito, sa distrito, si June Sibico, si Bing Magpale.
Ipasinugdan sa iyang adlaw nga tauhan si Mayor Lisa Marie Durano Strigan aton sa pag-abli sa mga proyektong ubos sa administrasyon ni Gobernador Junjun Davide.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Mayor.
So I would like to thank the provincial government, of course, to our Governor, Junjun Davide, and Vice Governor Agnes Magpale, to the board members, and of course to our Vice Mayor and SB members for passing the resolution na mauna tuman ikani.
Alang sa kalabuan sa Batang Sugbuanon, ako si Ranito Pania, o kini ang Sugbo Karon.
Ugma ug kadto ang mga balita nga hatod kaninyo sa Sugbo Karon. Ako si Abner Quinio. Ug sa sunod simana, naghinaot ko nga ubanan ko kaninyo sab sa paghatod sa mga balita sa matag Sugbuanon. Daghang salamat.